dun, 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 dun. What's up, everybody? Beats by Lonze back in the building again. We're here with another stream. So I'm going to first of all, I was going to try and see if I can run the Polyend synth into the Maschine 3.0. But I don't think it's going to work. I have not tried it before. So what I'm gonna do is I did get some new plugins. So what I'd like to do is see if I can try and run the new plugins into Maschine to see what we got. All right, so let's get it going on. So I was working on this beat the other day. I don't know if it was on the stream or not. I think it was after a stream, but this was the last beat that I did on the Maschine Plus. And yeah, so I took a 50 Cent vocal and I put it into my hook. So check it out. So this is what we got.
Spend a life saving O's on the bitch get O's on the bitch get O's on the bitch get O's on the O's on the bitch get O's on the bitch get O's on the bitch get let her get in get O's on the bitch get O's on the bitch get O's on the bitch get spend a life saving. Spend a life saving O's on the bitch get O's on the bitch get O's on the bitch get O's on the O's on the bitch get O's on the bitch get O's on the bitch get let her get in get O's on the bitch get O's on the bitch get O's on the bitch get spend a life saving O's on the bitch get O's on the bitch get O's on the bitch get let her get in get O's on the time bitch get in my car got my 60 O's on the bitch get O's on the bitch get O's on the bitch get let her get in get O's on the bitch get O's on the time bitch get in my car got my 64 riding on Dayton spoke so when I open spend a life saving O's on the bitch get O's on the bitch get O's on the bitch get O's on the O's on the bitch get O's on the bitch get O's on the bitch get let her get in get O's on the bitch get O's on the bitch get O's on the bitch get spend a life saving. let her get in. Hoes on the bitch get, hoes on the bitch get, hoes on the bitch get. Spend a life save hoes on the bitch get, hoes on the bitch get, hoes on the bitch get. Let her get in. Hoes on the bitch get, hoes on the bitch get, hoes on the bitch get. Spend a life save.
So yeah, I took the 50 Cent "Bitch Get In My Car" vocal, chopped it up, put it on a couple different samples, and yeah, just ran it across my my joint. So that is the last one I did on.
Just waiting on this nigga. And we when I grind, nigga. I'm to the J, nigga. I'm spin a bitch, spin a life sick bitch. Get in my car, bitch. Don't tell me you don't know my car. Don't tell me you don't know better.
But anyway, that was the last beat I did on Machine Plus. So I decided what I was gonna try to do was gonna bring in a Polyend, but I've never brought another sound into Machine Plus other than like I sampled something into the Machine Plus, but I've never ran another sound. So without without taking up too much time of the stream today, what I'm gonna do is instead of um, instead of trying to get the Polyend synth to work in Machine, I did get some new plugins from with the Falcon. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna start a new project, and I'm just gonna start over from scratch. And let me say this real quick. So I'm gonna start over from scratch, and then we're just gonna do a new project. Is what I'm thinking we're gonna do. So as always, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, and we're gonna get it on from here. So what I like to do is always start with creating an 8-bar pattern. I like to start out with 8 bars. It's easiest to write your song compositions with that. So I always start out with that. So before I get to blabbing too much, let me make sure that my stream is streaming right. Make sure y'all can hear me. Yeah, yep, y'all can hear me. Good to go. Dun, dun, dun. All right, so have no idea what kind of beat we're gonna make today. It's always based on whatever we come up with. So let's rock it. All right, so browse. Like that already. We ain't even go far. Alright, so let's go with let's tap our tempo. And I do know that we have to put our loop on there. You know what? Every time when you start off, it always will come off. So let's just start it all the way over and catch it from the beginning. And delete. that's the other thing I gotta do is I gotta get my drums out of here because my drums is rattling. And I know that's going to be wrong because it didn't start in the front of the pattern, so it's not going to loop back right whenever it loops. So let's go ahead and kill that before we get too far in the beat. All right. Matter of fact, let's not start with any sounds. Let's start with a chop. So let's find some sounds. Go to our desktop. Dun, 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 dun. Bum, 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 bum. Files. Users. Desktop. All right. So let's see what we got over here. Bundle number 2. We are at 182. So the closest to 182 is gonna be maybe I may have to do like I may have to do like 100. You know what? Let's bring it down then. Let's just bring our tempo down. And then maybe I don't know if I like that one yet. Alright, let's do that one. So 118. Let's see what 118, 119 sounds like. Nah, I don't like it too slow. I like that already. Oh, that's the end of my chops. Oh shit. Okay, cool, cool, cool. So let's apply to E. Okay, and then I want to go in E. And I did this the other night. I saw Was it hold on to scene, hold on to pattern, hold on to events, variations? Nope. Okay, I'm gonna have to do it from here then. That's fine. All right. So we don't want E to play right now, so let's mute E. All right, so now all right. All right, cool. All right, so now we got two variations of our drums. And so now let's go with our pattern. All right, so let's make that none. Make sure all of our joints is all right, so let's cut our sample down. Make sure everything is checked. Okay, so we're all choked. All right, so let's try that. All right, so let's go back to A. There is, what is in B? B is, let's go ahead and take that out because we don't need that. All right, so let's see what else is on our sample. So we'll go to E, sound. Okay, so let's see what that sounds like. That sounds a little bit crazier. So let's. All right. All right, so we need to make sure it is. So let's see what else. Make sure all of our chops is out. Oh shit. There's more over here. Goodness gracious. I'm like, why I keep hearing the damn sample coming in? There's more over I didn't cut. Goodness gracious. Come on, come on. Scroll, scroll, scroll. that's better. So it ain't that one. Interesting. Okay, so let's go with 6, 10, 11. All right, let's go with 6, 10, 11. But we got what we wanted out of it. So this one, this one, this one. Dun, 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 dun. All right, let's look at it again, make sure that's right, because it looks like that's wrong. Cool. So let's bring our sample down. So we got 8, 10, and 11. All right, so we got 8, 10, and 11. All right. Let's go find some sounds. Root B. We don't want to be in poly synth. We want to go to, let's try some bells. Bells always do pretty good, so we'll go with bells. Oh yeah, we are supposed to mess with our plugins today too. So let's go to our plugins. Go to VST, UVI. Now, I do not know how to open the other Falcon stuff, but let's go in Falcon. Yeah. All right. So we're in the Falcon. Dun, 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 dun. Okay. All right. So we need to go to our. All right. So we're gonna go to our guitar flux. All right. So I think we can go where. All right, so we got that on that one, and let's go to our next one. And let's see, so we got. So we got the Falcon there, and we want to go to 2, and we want to add. Let's see what we want to have next. So we got that. Let's go here. Max Uno in the building. What's good? What's good? Appreciate you. We want like we want a organ. We want a soul organ. Guess that's how you say it. Soul organ. All right, so let's do that. Maybe they're clashing. Maybe the two organs are clashing. So let's do flute. Maybe a flute. Let's see what the flutes do. All right, maybe that one works a little bit. So let's see. Let's move. Okay, first, before we do that, let's get out of this screen. it from the beginning and catch it. So it's longer than 4. It's longer than 8. Hmm. Alright, so it's longer than 8. So I need to put it on its own track. Mother sucker. Alright, cool. That's okay. We can put it on its own track. So let's copy, put it on F, and paste it on F, and it's on a choke group, so perfect. Alright, so what we'll do is we'll make this our hook. We'll make this our hook. Since that's going to be 16. So we'll make that our hook. And then we will duplicate this. So scene, duplicate. Then we're going to take that and bring it all the way back to the beginning. And we're going to make this our intro. And then what we want to do is we want to take the flutes out. So pattern 2. And then we want to make that 8 bars. Did it mess with my other one? It did. Okay. So pattern 3 maybe? And make pattern 2. Can we make pattern 2? Yeah, there we go. Okay. So we make pattern 2 16. Make pattern 1 8. And make pattern 1 8 for the hook. Okay, cool. So let's bring this back a little bit. Alright, so for the intro, we're going to take our first drums out, and we're gonna take, we already took the flute out, so it should be just a sample. Alright, cool. We're cooking with grease just a little bit. Alright, C. We can take C. Do we need to take C out? We'll just mute C for now, just in case. We don't want that to come back in as a sound. Alright, so now we want to put, before we get too far up in our intro, let's go ahead and put our tag in here. So we want to go to our beats, not the beats folder. What we want the DJ. Where's my DJ shit at? DJ events. Nope. That's what we're looking for. All right. Now we ain't done with the beat yet. We got some more stuff to add to it. All right. So what we're gonna add to it? Let's go new track. And let's go to our I know what we're gonna do. We're gonna go to arcade. And we're gonna go in arcade and we're gonna find somebody to sing us some good old nice little melodies. Let's see what we got. Northwest. Okay, so that's bass guitar. We want vocals. Vocals. Give me only vocals, baby. Ooh, sounds spooky in there. Oh yeah, we about to cook. We about to cook. All right. All right. All right. Let's find what we got. Let's find our sounds first. That's that's good for the hook, but I needed to go like I needed to move a little bit. All right, so let's see. All right, so let's see. How do we make it move? So it's in D minor. It's a little slow though. Let's see. How do I pitch it up? Let's see. Detune, cathedral, hollow. Okay, I need you to be quiet for a second. Once I find that mug, we is cooking with grease. So maybe I need to go this way? No, we need to go up. So we need to go in, I guess minor key, I guess? Yeah. Why can't I move? Oh, it's locked. No. There we go. Okay. Well, whatever I just did, I just cut all the volume off of it. Alright, cool. Now I just need to add one more thing to complement that little singing piece, and then we will be in there like swimwear. So let's go to our verse. Sing, duplicate, bring it to the end. That is 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So it needs to be 16 bars. So it needs to be duplicated again. Then we got the hook. Then we got the verse. We're gonna duplicate that. Let's take our hook, duplicate it, bring it to the end. Hook, duplicate it, bring it to the end. Now we'll just make changes. Alright, so for this one, in our first joint, in our first drum kit, that last one will make it 3. And so that changes the hook. And then a verse, what we need to do in the part of the hook is add some more sonics to that dude singing. Dude, that might be spooky than a mug right there, boy. Let's see. Let's see what it sounds like. Cool. Cool beans. Let's go to 37. Come on. 37. And play. Cool. So now we got her in there, and we cut it down some. Let the drums roll a little bit. Okay, so intro, verse, verse, hook, hook, verse, verse, hook, hook. All right, cool. So we got 2 in there, enough for proof of concept, and we got our intro in there. I think we're cooking. Cooking with freaking grease right now. All right, so let's see what we got. the second verse, second part of the verse, let's change your drums because I don't like that. I don't like that. There's let's see what one sounds like. No, because one was a copy of no 1.1 was a copy of one, and then we did two that got nothing in it. So let's do three and let's just. All right, let's play around with it. All right, we got loop on, so let's play around with it. We're supposed to be looped. We are not looped. We're just highlighted. All right, so let's go back to the beginning. Let's take our loop and bring it over so we can be right here on the second verse. And all right, so here we go. Now. All right, so let's do. Now our sample is behind just a little bit. That's fine for now. Nah, that ain't gonna work. That ain't gonna work. Just polishing and some shit. All right, so shift and clear. All right, so let's go into our sample. Let's see what is happening with our sample. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I believe that's supposed to be early. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then it's ended on the end. So let's listen to it. Supposed to be clear. Shift, clear. All right, so our flute starts a little bit late. So what if I make it 8 bars instead? That way it catches on time every time, and then I just start it back over again. All right, so let's see. So let's go to the verse. Let's scene, duplicate, make it 16. Then go back to our other verse over here, which is good, but first make it 16, 4, 8, 12, and 16. Scene, duplicate, then 2 hooks, and then 1, 2, duplicate, one of these have 0 drums in it. Alright. Now let's see what it sounds like. Alright, so let's go to that flute. It don't start on time. So it's supposed to be 169. 169.19. Alright, supposed to be 169.17. So we're gonna leave it mono off and let's see what it sounds like. That's better. That's better. That's a better slice. Alright, so let's edit it. Let's make it only go 8 so it loops perfect. Cool. I think that will work for now. Alright, so that's 3 that don't got no drums in it. So let's go back to the beginning and listen to it. I think we should be cooking with grease now. Alright. Pattern one, pattern one, pattern one, in a hook, pattern two, pattern one, pattern three. Alright, cool. Well, I'm gonna leave this be. I think I got enough of it. We do got an intro, a verse, and a hook. We'll come back in later at another date and clean it up. But for now, I think this is alright. So we'll name this, alright. 25 MSC for machine. Oh damn, I can't even spell. MSC save. Alrighty. Well, thank y'all. I had to come in and stream for an hour. Hopefully, I didn't. Hopefully, I entertained y'all enough. Shout out to Mix Uno for being in the building. I appreciate you. Russell Bradley. Yeah, I'm back on machine. Just trying to work it out. Yes, every day I try to hit at least one of my machines. Whatever I feel like during the day, I kind of try to hit it. Mostly I'll be on NPC, but today I needed to take my stepchilds out that I really don't be using. Um, Russell Bradley says, I bet off camera Beats by Lonzy makes at least 5 beats on each instrument and sampler. Then he just teases us with one cook up on the machine. Pretty much, pretty much what I do is I come on stream and I make a stream just making the beat so I can get my stream out the way. Then once I cut off my stream, then I go in and I mess with the rest of my machines and make my content for the week. Um, and then once I make my content for the week, if I'm done with that, if I feel like it, I'll come back in and jump on stream again. If I feel like I had a bad stream and I need to like redeem myself, I'll come back and stream again. That's what happened earlier. Like I didn't like my I didn't like my stream I had for the push 3, and so I was like, okay, once I got rid of the push 3 and moved it out the way, I was like, you know what? I haven't used the machine. Well, actually, I haven't used any of my machines in this new setup yet. So I figured I'd just come on and stream with the machine, because machine Native Instruments machine is one of those instruments that, along with the computer, that it always works. So it always works. So Russell says this is a raw beat, no need to finish it. Freddie Gibbs will rip it as is. You know what? I'm gonna put tomorrow. I'm gonna put some Freddie Gibbs lyrics on it, some instrumental on it, and see what goes. Oh yeah, I this is what I do full time every day, all day, and so yeah, my hours is I'm just trying to exercise and trying to keep muscle memory with every machine as much as possible. I appreciate that. Salute. Um, Try to keep the muscle memory up because every machine is different. Everybody works a little bit differently, so I kind of like just want to stay within everything. And if y'all know about the Grind 329 podcast, it's grind out 3 days, 29 hours of the week, and then the rest of the week you rest, recuperate, and you take time off to kind of like regenerate, and then you come back and then you hit it for 3 days and 29 hours, and then you take a break and you come back at it and do it again. The reason that I came up with 329 is that is my birth date, and it's always been a good number for me, 3 and 29. So I was like, you know what? If I was to break down this grind, what they say you should be grinding 24/7, that burns you out. And I've been burnt out a couple times. So I was like, you know what? The best way to unburn myself out, I know that's not a word, that's not correct English, but the best way to not burn yourself out is to work on a schedule that works for you. And then the other time you break it in half where you don't do anything. You don't do anything music related unless you have to or want to, but it's going to be something easy. Like let's say you got to edit a video, in the nighttime, and that's pretty much the most that you'll do. Um, but yeah, man, I've gotten burnt out 3 times, and it was very very bad, like very bad for my health to freaking to like put all the time and effort into everything, and then you like when your body says sit your ass down, that's what's gonna happen. You're gonna sit your ass down. So, so yeah, so to keep from getting burnt out, I came up with the 329 concept where, again, 3 days, 29 hours, you grind, you do what you want to do with the music, you hit it, you build up your catalog, you build up your music, and then boom, after you've done that, then you can sit back and you can do the administration stuff. You can do your ASCAP, you can register all your songs, and yeah, then you can do that. So, Russell Bradley, shout out to you. You said Freddie Gibbs. So tomorrow I'm going to add a Freddie Gibbs vocal to this. And then tomorrow, because you asked for it, I am going to work I'm gonna bring the Teenage Engineering KO2 and the rhythm. I'm gonna bring them up front tomorrow. So that's what we're gonna work on tomorrow. So stay tuned. Matter of fact, the rhythm is already here. It's already here. So I'm going to move the machine out of the way, and then we're gonna work on this bad boy tomorrow. So stay tuned to the stream for tomorrow, and I'll catch y'all. I'll catch y'all on the other end of it. All right, appreciate y'all. Much love to you. Peace.